Hello and welcome to the Christmas update from my Model Railway YouTube channel. The year 2020 was a very challenging year with Corona and other things, and many of us have to deal with one or more lockdowns in their countries. So sometimes getting goods for the Model Railway wasn't easy, and there were delays at the manufacturing companies, but we still can model on our layouts. During the year, I haven't made as much progress as hoped, but I made some little progress. In the basement, in my model railway room, I installed new lights, which improve the layouts and the working conditions. Then I started with the HO's American themed layout above the in-couch layout you have seen on my YouTube channel, and I gave some thoughts on a future garden railway project, but more on that later. But I haven't done much on the 009 layout. I did the last things on the double upgrade layout in March with the start of the Corona pandemic, and since then not much have happened. But maybe in the last week we started some work on the 009 layout. I began with painting some other rolling stock kits I had, and I'm now in the process of that, and maybe I'm attending a contest of the Narrow Gauge Model Railway Forum, there is a challenge to finish a started project that ends in March next year. In September, I was informed that a friend of mine who was part of our Great-britN group died in April this year, and I bought his entire British in-gauge rolling stock and locomotive material from his parents, and shared it within our Great-britN group. The rolling stocks and locomotives that weren't of any use for us, I have sent to Hattons, and now I'm waiting for the payment. This news of the death of my friend put me back a bit, and you start to think about your life, because he was just a few years older than me. Yeah. Okay, so during the holiday season, I've got some days off from work, and I plan to use the time on my model railways. Especially with 009 layout and on my in-couch layout. during the year I have bought the necessary seep point motors for sorry, for powering the turnouts on Lochdu, and I hope to install them in the near future. I've also got some bullfrog turnout actuators and some flexible rod kits for them from Fast Tracks for the HO layout. And in the summer I have bought PDF models 3D printed kit for the Garden Railway. As some of you know, a few years ago I owned a Garden Railway, and I still own the rolling stock and locomotives, and I plan to build a new one in the garden where I live. So I stumbled across the PDF Models website some time ago, and this summer I've ordered one of their Query Handset kits, and I have to say it was a joy to build. It's quite easy to build if you follow the instructions. I installed the Loco Remote system. This is a Wi-Fi system using your smartphone with a dedicated receiver, and I did some test run on the floor. Works fine, and positive thing about this Loco Remote is that you can use your smartphone. You don't have to use any kind of transmitter like the Delta system, and I think I will use it on other future locomotives for the Garden Railway. I can show you the locomotive. It's not finished, but it works. Okay. That is all for this year. I wish you a Merry Christmas and hopefully a better year 2021. And please stay safe. And greetings to you all. Bye.